Hi, my name is Julie Jacobs, and I'm with Rivertown Christian Ministries International and Frontier Fellowship, which is a church on Payne Avenue in St. Paul, Minnesota. We work with many partner ministries. For example, we work with CRU Inner City, we work with Eastgate Ministries, and many others to bring hope and help to the homeless and those that are in crisis. I want to talk with you today a little bit about how life has changed for those that are already in crisis, and now the culture around them is also in crisis. So let's talk about where these people might be. Well, they're at home right now, but if they don't have a home, where are they? Well, they might be in a park, or they might be in a parking lot. They might be living in a car. They might be at a grocery store and in another public place that's open right now. They might be living out in the woods in a tent. So how is this crisis affecting those individuals? So I know of families right now, for example, this morning, we had to go out to help a family that's living out in the woods in a tent. Then they were flooded out last night. And we brought out warm, dry supplies. We brought out a tent for them, some tarps. We actually brought out some of the CRU homeless care kits that you make, which was very, very helpful, very thankful. And we are using them on a regular basis. So thank you for that. So we also, when we're able to build a trust relationship with these folks, we bring them in for long-term discipleship. We have a program called Choices, and in the Choices program, we make use of other resources that you produce. For example, WorkNet, holistic hardware you shared with us, some things that we received from CRU. And also, we work with them on helping them learn to make healthy choices so that their life ends up the way they were hoping it would in 5, 10, 15 years. So we try to empower people to understand that they're making choices every day. However, during the crisis, it's very difficult for people. Some people are living in shelters. Some people are living on the street on a park bench. So we're in the process of working through how to help these people. So I want to talk to you about the harvest. I believe that we're in a very significant time in the church and in this age. I call this the harvest, and I believe that we're going to see about 1 billion souls come into the harvest during and after this crisis. And I also know that right here in the Twin Cities, Minneapolis, St. Paul, we're going to have about 1 million souls come in. And the question that I have is, what are we going to do with all those people? How are we going to disciple them? We need laborers for the harvest. We need to mobilize the church right now to, in a safe way, go out and interact with your neighborhoods, with your community. Many of those homeless that are going to come in are immigrant families, and that's a whole other subject of how to help immigrant families that are culturally very different from those that are native born from this country. So what do we need? We need laborers for the harvest. How can you do this? You might consider go out into your neighborhood or into your community, find a place where people are gathering, a park or a grocery store parking lot, and bring out some needed supplies. For example, toilet paper or sanitizing wipes, if you have them or can acquire them. And have a prayer sign that says, "Need prayer?" ? Or say, "I'm here to help" on your sign. And you will find that people will approach you, and you can ask them if they need prayer. How is it going? One of the things that we are experiencing is it's not going very well for people. A lot of people are in trouble right now. They would say their life is terrible. They miss their friends. They miss their activities. They miss their work. They miss school. So how can we move people from, they might say, "My life sucks." How can we move them from "my life sucks" to "what must I do to be saved"? Well, we can ask a question. The question I would ask is there anything missing? Is there any pieces missing here? What might be missing for you to have a better life? And they'll tell you, and you need to listen. We need to listen to them. And then we need to help them ask a question. So the question would be, how is my relationship with God? Is that a missing piece? What's missing from my life? And actually the answer is our relationship with Christ. In Him is peace and help in time of need. Amen? So we are asking for your help to get out into the neighborhood, out into the community, and mobilize the church, mobilize your love for people, God's love for people, and let's help the homeless and the hopeless.